Hello everyone, and welcome to another Let's Play. This time it is on Nicktoons Battle for Volcano Island. Um, so yeah, um, pretty cool. This is a really great game. I love this game. It's my favorite Nicktoons game. I've been playing it for a very, very long time. And I thought it'd make for a good little Let's Play. Um, I'm sorry about the volume. I gotta check volume levels. Okay, yeah, it's a little bit too loud. Um, yeah, okay. That seems to be good. Just checking audio levels real quick. There's nothing going on right now, because it's the Bink Video logo. The Bink Video logo has no, theme song to it. Um, okay, that looks... Yeah, that looks about good. Because this song is already pretty quiet. Alright, so... Yeah, let's get straight into this. So yeah, let's play some Nickoons Battle for Volcano Island. It's a great game. I love it. I'm making this video during a thunderstorm, so perfect time to make a video. And here we go. I like how it lagged up for for a second there. Look at Sponge Boy.
Only the Nine can save us from the evils of the Margoo.
Fools! You cannot stop me! This world is mine!
Not yet. It isn't.
He has broken the circle. The heroes will be lost.
Not lost, just scattered. And not all of them. Look. Hey! This doesn't look like Bikini Bottom. SpongeBob, where are we? Far from home, ghost boy. I have summoned you here for a purpose. Our ancient enemy, the Margoo, has escaped from his prison and seeks vengeance. He has created a terrible ooze that corrupts everything it touches. But the legends of our people say that you, the chosen ones, can save us.
How do we save you?
You will know, absorbent yellow one. You will know. But first, you must find all of your friends. United, you will triumph. Hoo-ha! Please stop that. Now, follow me, and I will take you to a safe place where you can camp.
Alright, so yeah.
There are many dangers on our island. You must defend yourself.
So yeah, I love this game. I've been playing it for a long time. I'm sorry, SpongeBob, but I will be playing as Danny for this level. Because I love Danny. Actually, no. I really like his walk cycle. That is literally the only SpongeBob walk cycle is stupid. He just has his hands up for no reason. I understand that, like, oh, it's supposed to be karate chops, but they'll just go away after you jump. So, Danny's walk cycle makes sense.
Punch the targets.
How does he do that?
Oh, when you find yellow energy, pick it up. It will energize you. Shoo those birds away.
But yeah, so I really love this game. I've Let's Played it in the past, and by in the past I mean like, you know, on the old
You find
on the old channel.
pick it up. It will heal you.
I played it
If one of you can't do it,
I played it with
can.
oh,
Some items could be useful when building your camp. Be sure to collect them all.
yeah, I played it
Hey, look at all this stuff.
I played it on my good old CRT TV. But yeah, so So yeah, I'm recording this I'm recording this a day after the last video. So to make a very obvious joke, um, I watched only yesterday.
You'll have to jump to get across here. You can jump higher by jumping again when you're in the air. Open that case. There might be something inside.
Yeah, I wanted to make the most obvious joke possible that I watched only yesterday. So it is only yesterday. It was only yesterday that I watched that movie. I know, it's a dumb joke, but it's obvious.
The path is blocked. Pick up that nut that fell out of the tree. Now throw it against that wall. Watch out for the boom.
So yeah, this crab guy will actually appear again in the 4th game, Nicktoons Globs of Doom. Which is just something kind of interesting. He just, for some reason, appears again. But yeah. As for today... Oh, and by the way, you're noticing that I'm not hitting any of the enemies. I mean... Like, I'll start destroying enemies, or I'll start hitting enemies around the times that it's really necessary, but for right now, these birds are not necessary to hit.
Hey, look! That's like this big robot thingy! Oh, we sure showed him.
Yeah, we sure did, SpongeBob.
Yeah, so that's funny. That is actually a reference to the first Nicktoons game, Nicktoons Unite, which came out a year prior. That is the Plankton boss fight that you play. He's in this, like, giant robot.
Stay out of the deep water. It is dangerous to off-worlders.
But yeah, so as for today, I started off the day by watching Scott Pilgrim vs. the World again, which it's been, like, 4 or 5 years since I last saw it. So that was cool. I mean, that was, like, really fun. It's been a really, really long time, and watching it again, I'm like, yep, I still love this movie. I don't know why it took me so long to rewatch it. And then afterwards, I watched Ponyo, which...
Those monsters are servants of the Margoo. You must defeat them.
And then afterwards, I watched Ponyo, which I still love that movie. I still love Ponyo. And again, it's been like 4 or 5 years since I last saw it, so it was really nice to watch it again. And like every single time I make a video, I forgot to set the timer. But yeah, so... what was I trying to say? I was trying to say something and I completely forgot. So yeah, pretty cool. And then afterwards, after Ponyo, I watched Kung Fu Panda. 3 very different movies.
Hey, what's that up ahead?
It looks like...
Patrick! What are you doing here?
Jumping, SpongeBob! Jumping!
Patrick, we're the chosen ones, and we're on a mission to save the world! Patrick, are you coming with us?
Oh! Okay.
Yeah, so now we're going to be playing as Patrick. Because we just unlocked him as a playable character. So he wasn't this game introduces a lot more characters, but also takes away one. Playable characters, that is. The new playable characters, I think, is Patrick, Sam... I think Sandy's playable? I think. I could be wrong about that. And I think that's it for new characters. But sadly, Jimmy Neutron, you know, just to spoil it, no, Jimmy Neutron is not playable in this game. He was playable in the first game, and now he's reduced to very much a side character. He only appears
Time this carefully.
in a couple of cutscenes, which is kind of annoying. But yeah, here's Patrick. All the characters play the same. It's just, you know, they have button combos, they can double jump, they can throw stuff. All the characters can do it. But yeah, I'm going to play as Patrick since we just unlocked him. Don't worry, SpongeBob will probably get his time to shine later on. Yo. There's no unlockable characters in this game, like secret characters, what I mean. You just unlock them throughout the story mode. That bird just fell in the pit. He was like, I'm done with life.
Maybe we can knock it over.
Maybe we can knock it over. Yeah! Just really... Danny was very enthusiastic about that. You found Sandy's surfboard! Woo! That proves, yes, Sandy is in this game and is a playable character. But yeah, so this will be the current Let's Play, and I've got an idea for what the next Let's Play is going to be, but I'm not totally for sure. Look at this freaking face. I always think there's never really a game where I think Patrick, well, no, like all the Nicktoons games, Patrick just looks really strange. And I think it's cause like they give him, I don't know if he has this in the show, but he has like, you know, his eyelids are painted purple, so he just looks really strange. SpongeBob doesn't look too bad.
This ship looks like it was picked off the bottom of the sea.
And twisted like a candy wrapper.
But yeah, so, of course, you know, this comes into play. In Nicktoons Unite, they...
That pipe fall into the water. I bet we can get across. Oh, sweet!
They explain in Nicktoons Unite that SpongeBob, like, Jibby gives SpongeBob, like, some type of, like, you know, air freshener or something to make it to where he can breathe, in air and doesn't have, you know, and... But yeah, he gives, like, some type of, like, perfume or something so he can breathe. They don't explain that in this game. Patrick's just here and he can breathe. I just find that kind of funny. Like, they don't explain it at all. They're like, whatever. Kids will just get it. Kids, you know, kids don't care. I do like, though, how in the first game they explain it. I mean, you wouldn't think they would. You found Danny's greenstone tiki. You wouldn't think they would explain it, because why would they? I mean, kids wouldn't care anyway.
You guys need
But,
waterproofing?
but
I'm
they...
still okay, thanks to Jimmy Neutron's moisture spray. How about you, Patrick?
Oh no, I'm not intelligent like SpongeBob.
Hey!
Okay, well, they just said something about how SpongeBob's like, okay, I have Jimmy Neutron's spray, which, I guess he just still has this entire time. And then, what did Patrick say? Like, I'm not absorbent like SpongeBob. And then he laughed. And I'm like, okay, that still doesn't explain how you can breathe. Don't worry, buddy. You're doing fine. And then this is where I play the 10-hour-long Patrick coughing. Actually, you know what? That's probably going to be the image for this episode. I was going to have Danny Phantom as the image, but no, I'm going to freaking have Patrick coughing.
Yikes! The little sand monsters have a big brother!
I'm so going to have Patrick coughing as the image. I just need to remind myself 5 months from me making this video that I want to have Patrick coughing as the image. And if I don't remember, I'll just remake the thumbnail, but with Patrick coughing. I'm sure people in the comments will be like, hey, weren't you going to have the thumbnail be this? And I'm like, oh yeah, let me change it to Patrick coughing. So yeah, the enemies, like, this is sorta annoying.
If we can knock that chandelier down, we can use it as a bridge.
Patrick has a twirl instead of throwing stuff. And I've always found this sorta, like, not annoying, but just, like,
Sponges and starfish
you know,
wars.
a weird thing with this game is that there's not any time where you need to defeat the enemies. You can just not defeat any enemy and be fine. And I always found that strange. I'm like, why? Why do that? The sequel, Nicktoons Attack... Okay, Nicktoons Attack the Toy Bots, has multiple times where you have to defeat enemies. Okay, I take that back.
Ow! Get off me! Hey, Danny, little help here? It's my friend, Tucker. This upsized TV dinner's cornered me. Don't worry, Tuck. We'll get you out of there.
I always found that line weird. Okay, this is a time...
Oh, bird barf.
Okay, this is a time where you actually have to defeat enemies. Okay. I always found that line really weird. Like, Tuck, we'll get you out of there. It's like a really weird accent. But yeah, here we have some actual action. Was SpongeBob just constantly getting hurt there?
Thanks, guys. Hey, what's going on?
Long story, pal. I'll tell you once this guy shows us where to camp.
So, we're hanging out with a sponge, a starfish, and a crab.
Yeah, we're the chosen ones.
Right.
Here is your new home, chosen ones. See that pool? It is a shrine to the powers for good.
Alright, so there we go. Lots of loading bits. Defeat sand monsters. Talk to the wise old crab. Alright, so that'll be it for this episode, and then we'll start out. We'll play a little bit of Sponge. Alright, stop talking. We'll play a SpongeBob in the next episode, so goodbye.